In this video, you'll notice I have only one out of all my tanks illuminated right now. And that's on purpose because I'm trying to get a shot of my new sulawesi shrimps. They're just the White Sox sulawesi cardinals, but I got some in the other day, and I'm going to try and breed them. This tank has been cycling for the better part of a year now with exacting parameters from the very beginning to fit sulawesis. So I'm hoping that if I'm nice and careful and don't make too much movements, that they will stay out, because these guys, when they're not in large numbers, are incredibly skittish. They do not like to come out when the light is on, at least, and their favorite part of this aquarium is this log that I put in the center. You can actually see their dancing little feet. There's one right there. There's one right there, but look what happens when I get close. They'll see me, and then they'll hide. Oh, maybe not. Maybe if I keep the lights off, they don't see me. I am wearing a black shirt right now, so being a black shirt in the dark, maybe their vision isn't that good. But for shrimp, I tell you what, their vision's pretty freaking spot on, because they can see me coming from half a tank, or half a room away. I guess this room's my fish tank, huh? But yeah, they're doing good. I got 10 of them. They're still really young. So hopefully I've got males and females, and hopefully within a year or so I'll have some babies, and we can go from there. But let's talk about this tank really quick since I got you guys here. This tank has got an inert substrate. It's been recycled from previous tanks. That's why you see some dead snails in there, because those are pest snails, and I absolutely hate them. Thankfully, we do not have pest snails in this tank, so no MTS or Malaysian trumpet snails, no bladder snails, no ram's horn snails, no assassin snails. Everything is snail free, with the exception of my rabbit snails, which I love rabbit snails. Rabbit snails are the best snails. They just kind of do their own thing. In fact, rabbit snails are from the same rivers as these sulawesi shrimps. So, you know, figured they'd be a good pair. Oh, now everyone goes and hides. I think they finally saw me, and they're going to hide. But we got a dual sponge set up for this tank because it's 40 gallons and each sponge is rated for 10 gallons. We got a little bit of duckweed, unfortunately. Duckweed, the herpes of the aquarium industry. If it's not one thing, it's something else. Up there is some floating capata leaves, or Indian almond leaves as they're also known as. Waiting for that to sink because that'll help create a good surface for biofilm, which these guys need. They will not eat manufactured food. In fact, here is manufactured food. Right here. Right in the center of the screen there. But they ain't going for it. This tank, all its life, has never had well water, even though I have well water here at the house. It has had RODI water with UV sterilization that has been remineralized with salty shrimp for sulawesi shrimps. So it's the exact water parameters that they need for this, and the cleanest water possible. I just did a test before I got the shrimp. Ammonia and nitrites are perfect. Nitrates are exactly what I want them to be. pH a little higher than 7, it's closer to 8 actually. Actually, I think it's 8.2 or something like that. So these guys like more alkalytic water. And then we got a little bit of sus wasser tang. But yeah, I mean, this tank's turning out nice. I drip acclimated them with just a little drip acclimator. And yeah, hopefully this tank will be perfect. I used to have these guys in 10-gallon aquariums, but was never successful with them because my first attempt had a power outage throughout the entire state that I live in that lasted for like a week. And without filtration or heaters, I lost all my shrimps that were sulawesi's anyway, because these guys like warm waters. That's why I got a 200-watt heater in the back, keeping everything nice and warm. We also got some algae on the heater, actually. There might be leftover algae back from when this was a hard water tank. I thought I got rid of all of it with hydrogen peroxide. Don't worry, I cleaned the heater by itself in a sink, then dried it off completely, and make sure nothing's left on it from when I did that. But yeah, little fishy update.